a short video to talk a little bit about how to set up a camera onto your kayak to get some footage. So first option, the stick-on by GoPro. It's a little pad of plastic that's auto-adhesive. And so you stick it on your boat or your helmet, your paddle, and then you're able to slide the camera mount in and out very easily and very fast. It's a good system. You see a lot of them now. But it's not as versatile as the second system that's coming right up, which is a suction cup, which gives you the ability to move your rig to the front, to the back, closer, farther, maybe put it off center as well. So this is a GoPro automotive setup, which is a very short and stiff arm. And then this is the Kayalu mount, which gives you a longer arm, so different point of view, and the ability to get off center as well, which is often an interesting thing to do, to get a little bit of a different point of view. So they both use the suction cup design. You need a fairly smooth surface and a fairly flat surface for the system to work. Single arm, very easy to use, very simple, great way to get some footage when you're going out for a little bit. And then the last system, the tripod design, which is much stronger definitely, and also offers no vibration, no pendulum effect. The thing will move with the kayak as one piece, and it's attached with a lot of bungee cords onto the eyelets of the kayak if possible, so that it can't move much. And there you go. So that's the setup at Skookumchuck, and you're looking at the same paddling footage but from two different point of views at the same time, and you see the camcorder compared to the GoPro. And you know, I don't really think that one is better than the other, but it's interesting, they give almost two different stories. For shots like that, the GoPro is a little bit more realistic in terms of size. Like when you're looking at footage from a camcorder, you get a better idea of the big picture of what's happening around the paddler, but you don't really get a great sense of how big it is, how fast it's moving, because there's so much to look at, right? And the GoPro kind of solves that problem, because you feel like you're right there on the boat. And you can also see the size of the wave. It's still not super realistic compared to the actual experience, of course. It always feels bigger when you're on it. But at least you're getting a sense that, you know, the water is higher than your head. You can go up and down the wave, and then, you know, when the wave start steepening out and the bow buries, you're like, whoa, the water is flying over my face. Here you can see stills taken out of videos, which is another great thing that the GoPro offers. And then, you know, just a more personal experience. If you're trying to explain to somebody that doesn't paddle how it feels to punch out through some surf, the GoPro really gives you a realistic image that people can look at and go like, oh, that's what he was talking about. Oh wow, you know, you punch through the wave and you land on the other side, and the camera is still with you on the other side. I've also used a GoPro for touring, and you know, I think if you go to places that are not very much traveled, it is probably worth it just for the sake of it, to get some footage of it. And one of the things I am really impressed with the GoPro is that, you know, with all the videos out there, I've seen things that I would have never seen in any other way, basically. And here is our opportunity to do that with sea kayaking and show the rest of the world places or things that, you know, unless they become paddlers and paddle for a very long time, they would never see. So it is kind of a great way to promote the sport and the places. This is a rounding of Solander Island, which is at the very end of the Brooks Peninsula. It's not very much visited, and you know, we were there with beautiful weather, and we actually went around the island, and so there you go. I don't think there's any other footage of this happening. We're almost to the end, so I just want to remind everybody that by mounting things on your kayak, you're definitely creating a new hazard. If you run into people surfing, if you're trying to do rescues, rolling might be a little bit of a different story, depending on the size of the system you're using as well. It's definitely changing a little bit the experience, and you should keep that in mind. On the other hand, you know, I've gotten hours and hours of cool stuff to look at, and I hope you do as well. All right, that's it.
Oh, yeah, joy to be at it. Oh, yeah, joy to be at it. That's the kind of girl for me. Look at that tiny little thing.
GoPro.
What kind of camera is that?
That's the Barbie Dream camera.
It's like a little Barbie camera.
Barbie and Ken make
Look at this thing.
pornos with that.
It's like the size of a brownie. I could eat this.
You can put it in your mouth.
It fits right in my mouth.
Have you thawed your legs?
No. If that was brown, I would eat it. A little bit of icing on it.